the song come on in the club. Put it up, put it up, put it up. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up.
Phinadiamond, just want to do a quick tutorial with you guys. I want to show you guys how I use stick foundation. If you are someone that you don't like it messy when you do your makeup, so using a stick foundation will be more ideal for you. So I'm going to show you how I use just a stick foundation to do a full face, and I'm going to try it. I'm going to wear it for, this is 9 o'clock right now, so I'm going to wear it from 9 till, let's say, 5 o'clock thereabout, because I'm working this evening, and then I'll take it off. I will let you guys know. I've tried this twice now. My face is drying up. I've tried this 4 times now, and I love the outcome. I used it without primer twice. I used it without primer and I didn't like it that much, and I used it with primer. I used it without primer and I set it didn't sit well. I use it with primer, just primer, it didn't sit well. And I use it with primer and setting it sits well. And I use it with just primer and I didn't set it didn't sit well. So what we're going to do today is a combination of everything. We're going to use primer, we're going to set it to show you guys how you achieve this face and it will last longer. My face is drying up. Okay, yeah, let's jump into this video, shall we? I'm going to prep my face to start. I want to do like a full face, then we carry on. So I'm using my advanced ceramide capsule from Elizabeth Arden first. So just cutting that out from the tip, and then I'll just put that much on my hand. 2, 3, 4. Just that is all I need, and I put it back in, and then I'll mix it with the vitamin C. So I'm using the Elizabeth Arden vitamin C as well. It's not focusing, dang it. Yeah, so this is vitamin C. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, I still have a little bit left. I used that yesterday and today, so that much. And go on my face. See, do you see the shine immediately? I applied that on my lips as well. If you are using vitamin C, I will advise daytime will be more ideal. See me, I feel like no, just daytime is better. Using vitamin C daytime is better. Yeah, so that is the vitamin C done. Guys, remember when I did my vlog, I said something about my neck when I wear jewelry. Can you see that? It's coming back again because of the few times that I wore that Gouda Ultimate Search jewelry. So I'm trying to stay away from jewelries. Yeah, so quick information on the Olay Collagen Peptide 24. The SPF 31, I tried it, but if you put the SPF 31 close to your eyes, it stings the eyes. So try not to use the SPF 31, which is this one, close to the eye. So this is the SPF 30 and this is the non-SPF one. So what I normally do, I pick this much, so not too much of the non-SPF one, and what I will do is just that, and I'm going to put that here because you need to moisturize your eyes. You need to. So what I do, I just use that to moisturize my eyes area like that. Yeah, so that is how I moisturize my eye area. And then I go into the oh, I don't have any lip gloss here. I need to go get my lip gloss. And then I go into the SPF one. So this is the SPF one, and I pick that much, a whole lot. Be generous, guys. You need moisturizer. Just warm it up like that. And what I normally do is like this and on my neck. Even if you have oily skin, you need to moisturize. You can see my face is well moisturized. Yeah. So let's carry on with what we're doing. So face is well moisturized. I need something for my lips. I need to. Well, let me go get my lip gloss. My lip is drying up. So I'm using the Face Theory Lip Balm. Just like that. And let's go into this makeup. Hopefully this will be really quick. I don't want it that long. So I'm using the YSL stick foundation. That's what we'll be using today, the YSL stick foundation. So we'll be using the YSL, their primer. So this is just like a sample bottle. So that's what we'll be using. So just that much. That bit. So I'm using just that bit. Not too much. I don't know why this is not focusing, seriously. I don't know. Yeah, so I'm using that bit. You can see it's a clear formula with little bit of golden bits in it, but when you put it on your face you won't see the golden bits. It's a very good primer, but it's got a scent. So if you are someone that don't need fragrance in your skincare or in your makeup, just know that this one has got fragrance, and you can smell it whenever your hand comes close to your nose. It's not really that offensive, but just know that there is scent, there is fragrance in it. So I'm going to do my brow off camera using the MAC Pot Concealer, and I will get back to you guys. Yeah, so I use the L'Oreal Skinny Definer Brow Artist Pencil, the 109 for my brow. I use the Beauty Bay primer, their eye base primer. This is number base 4, so this is their base 4. That is all I use for my eyes. And now let's get back into the face. So before I start, I'm just going to put down my foundation. So I'm using the YSL foundation, the stick foundation in the shade, yeah, so it's B80 foundation is what we're using. Let me just set my mirror, and I'll be looking this way. You can see the foundation is pulling out red, but that is all right. That is all right. That is all right. So just apply the foundation where you need it, just like so. Yeah, so that is the foundation on my face. And now I'm going to blend the foundation. I normally, no, before I use the sponge, let me go in with a brush. I like using the brush first, and then this is the, oh shut up. This is the Morphe brush. This brush came in a set of 5. So this is the foundation brush from the set of 5. Don't worry, I know the foundation looks red. We are going to remedy that. But I just want to show you, if you are looking to do your makeup and you don't need it to be messy, this is the way out. I've tried this. I have 3 stick foundations. I've tried it with the Huda Beauty one. I've tried it with the Benefit one, and it is really, really good. The Huda Beauty one, I use 520G, and the Benefit one I used 10, and this one I use B80. All done. Recently, I don't know, I've been loving this ELF, their hydrating concealer. This is the hydrating camo concealer, satin finish, the white one. You know, they have the camo CC one, the one with the black lid, and this one is the white one. I've been enjoying this one. And let's move on, let's blend this. So I'm going to use my foundation brush. Yep, that is it. And then I'm going to go back into the foundation sponge and just to cancel out the harsh line. Just go in between the demarcation of the foundation and the concealer, and then just blend them all together. See how that is cancelling out the harsh line. And if you don't want, you just go over the concealer again just to tone it down a little bit. Even the one under your eyes, if you feel like it's too bright, just go over that with your foundation sponge and tone it down. You can see it's toned a little bit. It's not that bright like it used to be. And because I want to use a liquid bronzer first, so I won't be setting my under eye. I'm going to come back to it, but I'm just going to go in with my what's it called? It's not a bronzer. I think I've used this in one of my videos. So I'm using this foundation. This is the LA Girl tinted foundation, breathable natural finish foundation in the shade chestnut. So I'm using the shade chestnut as my bronzer. So just here. I think even without the chestnut, I feel like it's bronzed enough. I think I'm going to leave this bronzer. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to use the powder bronzer, but for now I'm not using the LA Girl today. So I just want to make it quick and easy. I'm going to set my under eye. Where is my powder? Which powder did I come out with? Okay, I'm going to use the Dior Backstage Powder No Powder in the shade 3N first. Yeah, 3N. Yep. To set my under eye first. If you haven't tried this setting powder, you are sitting on a long thing, seriously. Is this meant to be a setting powder or a foundation? Wait, let me see, because I always say professional performance perfecting translucent powder, natural radiant blur effect, all day matte finish. It's meant to be a powder, a foundation powder, is it? I don't know. I use it to set. It's a powder, so I use it to set my face. I don't know if you can use it all over your face as a foundation, but I haven't tried that before. This is what I use it for, so we're just going to stick with, what's this? We're just going to stick to what we know, how we use it. So for now, that is just that. For now, I'm going to get back into that, but for now I'm leaving it like that. And I'm going to set all over my face using the N6, same powder, N6. But if it's when I'm using the liquid bronzer, I will first of all use the liquid bronzer before I use this all over face powder. Just to let you know, you have to put all your liquid stuff first on your face before you go in with the powdery one. Yeah, so guys, can you see what the face is giving? Easy. If you are someone that you don't want too much, you just want a stick foundation, you can just, you know, some people are different. Some just want one foundation and they are good, and they just want soft life. You go for that one. If you are someone that wants soft life and you just go, you know what, I'm not going to do this, go for that one. I advise you to go for that. That is really good. So I'm going to use the Hoola Toasted bronzer, the Benefit Hoola Toasted bronzer. Use it to bronze my face. See my problem? Getting this out of the spot. Yep, that is it. You can see this bronzer is really, really good. So that is it. I am going to use the blush. Should I use this one? Yeah, I'm using the Huda Beauty Glowish brush. Yes, I'll be using the Glowish by Huda Beauty, their blush in the shade Berry Juicy. So this is what Berry Juicy. I've made a video where I unboxed this and I have been using this on my video. So if you want to see what this looks like, check that unboxing video because I swatched this. I'm sure I made a video where I swatched this as well. It's pigmented, so be careful. Makeup doesn't have like a routine or a way of doing it. Just anything that works for you, you go with it. You own your life. You know what works for you and what doesn't work for you. So go for what works for you. So I'm using the I'm using the Benefit Hula Toasted for just to contour my nose. Yeah, so don't worry, I'm going to leave it like that. I'll get back into that. So before we carry on, let me do a little bit stuff of my eyes and we're gonna come back to it. Using the Revolution London palette. It's just kind of like neutral shades and yeah, warm neutral shades. Just need to do something. I'm using my Morphe E27 brush. Yeah, so that is it. I am done. That's just all I need for my eyes. So back to what we're doing before. Yeah, what were you doing before? Yes, I want to make another video how I layer my lashes. So I'm not going to use lashes on this video. I'm just going to wear a mascara and we carry on. So I'm using the Maybelline Sky High mascara. Yeah, not too much. I don't have it. I don't have it, girl. I'm not forcing it. So I'm just going to, let's do a little bit stuff under my eyes and then we'll get back to that. Excuse me, I don't have my black. I'm just going to use the 430 again. Do you know the shade I used here, the 430? I'm just going back into it. I'm not going for a dark shade today. So back on my face. So I feel like setting my under eye one more. I'm going to use the By Terry Hyaluronic Tinted Powder in the shade 500, just a little bit. So 500 is dark. I'm going to just use the top of the excess at the back of my hand like that. And then I'll start from the outside and then gradually go in. Because I don't want it to pack up in the inside. Because when you go in the inside first, you just pack up the whole powder there. And that is when you find out that your under eye gets cakey or start separating. So if you're putting a powder, just start from the outside, put it down, and then you go in. You walk your way in. Because if you're going to someone's house, you have to start from outside and then you knock before you go in, isn't it? You don't just go in. It's just the same thing. Yeah, and you see that? So that helps to tone down the brightness a little bit. Yeah, this is what I want. This is what your girl wants. So I'm just gonna set the nose contour a bit. Do you see that? That tones down the brightness a little bit. I'm going to go in with my Dior Bags, the palette, the face palette, the universal shade one. So what I'm doing now is on my under eye. So this is another way I put a little bit of brightness in a different way. I don't know how to explain it. It's just when you see me, you understand. That is one thing I love about this palette. What I do is I pick this white one just a little bit like that. You won't even see it, just very teeny tiny bit comes out. So what I do, I put it under my eye like that. If you can see it, if you can tell, this under eye is a little bit brighter and has a little bit shiny stuff than this one. So this one is just matte and plain, but this one is looking very healthy, which is how I want it. So I'm going to do the same, just a little bit, and start from the outside and work my way in. Do you see it? You won't really see it's not much, but I know what I want. I know what I'm doing. So yeah, that is what your girl wants. And I want to use the same, the pink shade. Should I use the same? I'm just going to use the same size. So I'm going to pick the pink shade here, pick it up, and because I don't want to use highlighter, so I'm just going to use the pink shade, and it's still highlights, isn't it? And the brown shade here. So both of them together, because they've got shimmery stuff going on. So look, this is what they look like. So that's what they look like. You see the shimmery stuff going on there. Yeah. So if you don't want to use like a separate highlighter, there is another way to. Ooh, do you see that? Like, I don't have to tell you what I have done. And if you want that pink, just bring it in a little bit. Don't be scared. Okay guys, tell the difference. Do you see this side of my face? And then look at the side of my face. Just look at both side by side. Let me zoom you in a little bit. Come closer, look. And then look. You can tell the difference. You can. But if you go, no, I can't, I don't want to. Don't worry, nobody is forcing you. Nobody is forcing you to pick side, okay? So if you like it, you like it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. So both together, and work that on my cheek, and then coming and my under eye. Now they say pink under eye is in vogue. Even powders, they have pink one. Huda Beauty has got her one. So if you want to achieve that, you can use your blush as well and do the same. So this is it. I love this. I do like it. I do. Let's do the lippy. So for my lips, I'm using the Sleek Twist Up pencil. So I'm just gonna use a really pigmented and creamy. Creamy, do you see? I don't even need to tell you. You see that? So I'm going to use the Giorgio Armani lipstick that I got from the Look Fantastic unboxing. It's just kind of like a natural nude. Do you see? My lips, but better kind of. Yeah. That's just all. Yeah. So this is what I need. I don't need more than this. This is the lips that I need for today. If I want to top that a little bit, I'll use the Maybelline Super Stay ink crayon, just a little bit in the inner corner. You won't really see, it's just almost the same like the lipstick. Yeah, You see that? I am done. I rest my case. I rest my case. So this is it. Which one? Wait. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Sorry. I just found out now. This is the deep chestnut. My glasses. So this is the deep chestnut and this is the deep caramel. So I used the deep caramel today. So this is the one that I used. That is why it was brighter. This is a deep caramel. That is the one I used. Deep chestnut is a little bit. Just look at the difference. You can tell. So deep chestnut is a little bit darker than the deep caramel. So this is the one that I used today, but this one is the one that I normally use. So, but I like that. I like that. So yeah. So guys, that is it. I'm going to set my face using my Skin Danovia setting spray. So this is the makeup finish spray bridal. So this one is the bridal one. This setting spray will lock in your makeup for as long as you want it. It locks in makeup as long as you want it. But one thing I don't like about it is the smell. If you are looking for a good setting spray and you are not bothered about the fragrance in it, this setting spray is really good. But the smell, I rest my case. So whenever I use it, I try not to breathe. I just let it settle down a little bit. I'm gonna go over my face again with my foundation sponge just to press the setting spray in. If you are using mascara for your under lashes, I need my mirror. So what you have to do is to do your eyes this way. So try and squeeze your eyes so that it will bulge, kind of like bulge out a little bit your under eye like that. And then you just go in. It helps. Do you see that? Yeah. So I'm going to do the same and make sure you wipe off the excess before you do that. So just like that and go in. That is the end of this video. Just wanted to show you guys, if you are someone that don't like a messy environment when you're doing your makeup or a messy nails, because when you use this foam sometimes it get really messy, and when you use liquid foundation sometimes it get messy. So if you don't want all those messy liquid foundation boo-ha-ha, just try the stick foundation. Try and get a good one. This one is good, it's just the shade is red. For me, any foundation I can use. If it's not too light, I prefer it that way. If it's light, that's when I have a problem. But if it's darker than my shade, I can work with it. If it's red, I can work with it. Yeah, so as you can see, I worked with this one and it turns out really good. Yeah, so guys, I'm going to leave you all here. Just want to say thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like and share, and I would definitely catch you guys again in my next video. Don't forget to show yourself love. Always remember, diamonds are forever, and I will see you guys soon. Love you. Bye.